Julia Roberts, known for her infectious smile and timeless charm, is a Hollywood legend. She has become a Hollywood icon due to her radiant presence. Behind the scenes, a starkly different reality is emerging. Her husband, Daniel Moder, made a shocking announcement that shook the entertainment industry. Julia Roberts' vibrant and warm personality is tarnished by a serious medical condition, casting a shadow over their idyllic family life. This news raises the possibility that a love story that has survived fame is ending. Join us as we explore Julia's troubling diagnosis and its impact on their seemingly perfect life. Julia Fiona Roberts was born in Smyrna, Georgia, on October 28, 1967, into a multicultural, artistic family. Betty Lou Bredemus and Walter Grady Roberts, both playwrights and actors, met while performing in U.S. Armed Forces plays. This creative and dramatic backdrop set the stage for Julia's successful career and complex personal life. We examine Julia's health issues and her resilience and strength on and off screen as we navigate this difficult chapter in her life. Stay with us as we unravel this deeply personal story, reflecting on love's enduring power and the harsh realities of fame. Roberts has English, Scottish, Irish, Welsh, German, and Swedish ancestry. Even though her mother was Catholic and her father Baptist, Roberts was raised Catholic. Others in her family have worked in the performing arts. After her older brother Eric Roberts, her older sister Lisa. Roberts-Gillen has also become a successful actress. Her niece, Emma Roberts, has also become famous, continuing the family's entertainment legacy. Roberts' family included Nancy Moats, a younger half-sister. Robert and Betty Lou Bredemus were influential Atlanta artists. Co-founded Atlanta Actors and Writers Workshop is in Midtown Atlanta near Juniper Street. This workshop develops local talent and produces inclusive plays. Robert and Betty Lou ran a Decatur, Virginia, children's acting school in addition to the workshop. This school became a cultural and educational institution after enrolling the children of local celebrities like Coretta Scott King Jr. and Martin Luther King Jr. Walter Roberts personally mentored the King children, especially their daughter Yolanda, helping her develop her acting skills. It is also significant because the Roberts family committed to racial integration and diversity in the arts when such efforts were not widely supported. Walter Roberts and Betty Lou's ability to lead the region's only racially integrated theatrical troupe shows their progressive views and dedication to social justice through the arts. Coretta Scott King's heartfelt thanks eased the couple's financial burden. Coretta King paid for Julia's hospitalization in recognition of the Roberts' contributions and financial hardship. Her early struggles with family and personal issues shaped her resilience and character. Julia Roberts was young when these challenges arose. Early 1972 saw her parents, Betty Lou Bredemus and Walter Grady Roberts, divorce. Her parents divorced in 1971 after 55 years together. Julia and her family moved to Smyrna, Georgia, after the divorce, where she spent her childhood. Roberts attended Smyrna's Fitzhugh Lee Elementary, Griffin Middle, and Campbell High schools. The most difficult years were after her mother's 1972 remarriage to Michael Moats. Julia was upset that Moats was often unemployed and abusive. Betty Lou divorced Moats in 1983 because he was abusive. She publicly called the marriage her biggest mistake, highlighting its devastating effects on her and her children. Her children and marriage were on her mind. Julia's early life was complicated by the cancer death of her father, Walter Grady Roberts, when she was 10. Julia struggled with her father's death. Her father had been a major and loving influence in her life, so his death affected her deeply. Julia Roberts' goals and interests took her another path. She started off another way. Roberts wanted to be a vet as a kid. Roberts chose Georgia State University after graduating from Campbell High School in Smyrna, Georgia. Despite not finishing her degree, her time at university was a time of discovery and development that led her to her true passion. Roberts courageously moved to New York City to become an actor. They were determined. Her life changed with the move. She signed with the Click modeling agency in New York to gain entertainment industry experience. She also took acting classes to improve her skills and prepare for the competitive acting industry. Roberts made her television debut in crime stories The Survivor, airing February 13, 1987. She played a raped girl in this episode. It was a challenging job, but it was her first professional acting role and showed her ability to play complex characters. After debuting on television, Roberts moved to the big screen in 1988's drama comedy Satisfaction. She played a band member looking for a summer gig in this film, with Liam Neeson and Justine Bateman. In 1987, Roberts and her brother Eric had a small role in Blood Red. Given the circumstances, this is intriguing. This project was an early professional attempt despite having only 2 words of dialogue. However, Blood Red was not released until 1989, so Satisfaction is her film debut. Roberts also appeared in Miami Vice's 1988 Season 4 finale, enhancing her television credentials. However, her 1988 indie romantic comedy Mystic Pizza was her first commercial and critical success. Roberts played a young Portuguese-American pizza waitress in this film. Her career improved when she was cast in the role, allowing her to showcase her talents to viewers and critics. Roger Ebert, a famous film critic, called Julia Roberts a beautiful, energetic woman for her role in Mystic Pizza. Ebert was foresighted in predicting that the film's actors and actresses would become famous. Indeed, Mystic Pizza featured a group of young actors who would go on to great success, with Roberts being the most notable. Julia Roberts, Sally Field, Dolly Parton, Shirley MacLaine, and Daryl Hannah played a young newlywed with diabetes in Steel Magnolias, a 1989 film based on Robert Harling's 1987 play. The casting director insisted on meeting Roberts, who was filming Mystic Pizza, so Laura Dern and Winona Ryder were considered. They chose Roberts. When Harling remembered, she entered the room and smiled, brightening the whole atmosphere. "I cast her because I knew she would be great." Herbert Ross was notoriously harsh on Roberts, and Sally Field said he focused on Julia. Her first significant film was directed by her. The film still received positive reviews and was a commercial success. Roberts received many awards for her performance. She received her first Academy Award nomination and Golden Globe Award for Best Supporting Actress in a Motion Picture. Both awards were her first. With the release of Steel Magnolias, Julia Roberts became a global celebrity. Julia Roberts' career took off after her 1989 Oscar nomination for Steel Magnolias. She gained more fame after appearing in Pretty Woman with Richard Gere in 1990. This modern Cinderella adaptation stars her as a strong-willed prostitute with a golden heart. Roberts was cast after Michelle Pfeiffer, and Meg Ryan declined the role. This role earned her a second Academy Award nomination and Golden Globe for Best Actress in a Musical or Comedy. She earned $300,000 for the role. Pretty Woman was a global hit, earning $463.4 million and the most U.S. romantic comedy ticket sales at the time. The film's success solidified Roberts' Hollywood stardom and changed romantic comedies in the 1990s. Her red dress from the film is one of the most famous in cinema. Julia Roberts' career flourished after Pretty Woman's success with broad and challenging roles. Joel Schumacher's 1990 supernatural thriller, Flatliners, was her next film. In this film, she played one of 5 students who participated in covert near-death experiments. Despite mixed reviews, the film was a box office hit and cult classic. Sleeping with the Enemy, in which she played a battered wife starting over, Hook, a Steven Spielberg fantasy, and Dying Young, a Joel Schumacher romance drama, were her 1991 films. Sleeping with the Enemy grossed $175 million worldwide, Hook $300.9 million, and Dying Young $82.3 million. Despite poor reviews, the films were released. Julia Roberts' career changed in the early 1990s. Roberts took a 2-year break from acting after becoming famous with Pretty Woman. She made only one film appearance during this time, a 1992 cameo in Robert Altman's satirical comedy, The Player. In early 1993, People magazine featured "What Happened to Julia Roberts" on its cover. Roberts returned to acting in the film adaptation of John Grisham's The Pelican Brief with Denzel Washington in late that year. She played a law student who discovers a dangerous plot. The film grossed $195.2 million abroad. The Pelican Brief was a hit, but Roberts had a string of unsuccessful projects in the mid-1990s. The films I Love Trouble, 1994, Pret-a-Porter, 1994, and Something to Talk About, 1995, were poorly received and performed poorly at the box office. These films were released in 1994, 1995, and 1995. Her earlier films had garnered critical acclaim and public enthusiasm, but these films did not. She had a 1996 Friends cameo and played Kitty Kiernan in Michael Collins with Liam Neeson. Mary Riley, her 1996 film, was a commercial and critical failure. Julia Roberts' romantic comedy career revived in the late 1990s. She became one of Hollywood's most beloved actors. Director P.J. Hogan, and released in 1997, she played a food critic who realizes she loves her best friend and tries to win him back after he marries someone else. Along with Rupert Everett, Cameron Diaz, and Dermot Mulroney, the film is considered one of the most successful romantic comedies ever. Based on 59 reviews, Rotten Tomatoes gave it a 73% approval rating, praising Roberts' adorable performance and the film's new genre take. The review rate was 73% positive, with $299.3 million worldwide. My Best Friend's Wedding was a box office hit. Julia Roberts and Mel Gibson played Justice Department attorneys in Richard Donner's 1997 political thriller, Conspiracy Theory. Mick LaSalle of the San Francisco Chronicles said that even in the worst film, Roberts and Gibson are still fun. Gibson is charming, and Roberts is a talented actor. Despite mixed reviews, the film grossed $137 million. Roberts appeared on Sesame Street with Elmo in 1998 and in Stepmom with Susan Sarandon. This film follows an elderly mother and her stepmother. Despite mixed reviews, the film grossed $159.7 million worldwide. In 1999's Notting Hill, Roberts plays a famous actress who falls in love with a bookstore owner struggling to make ends meet. Hugh Grant directed it. It grossed $363 million worldwide, making it the most successful UK film. It was praised by critics and is considered a romantic comedy classic. CNN reviewer Paul Clinton called Julia Roberts the queen of the romantic comedy and called Notting Hill a funny and inspiring story of love that overcomes all odds. Julia was one of the first actresses to receive $20 million for a film. Roberts set a new standard for women in entertainment, inspiring other actresses. She played Erin Brockovich, a California environmental activist, who opposed PG&E critics praised Roberts' portrayal of Erin's struggles to balance work and family. The film, Erin Brockovich, grossed over $256 million worldwide and earned Roberts the Academy Award for Best Actress. In 2000, The Hollywood Reporter named her the first actress on its list of the 50 most influential women in show business. Shoelace Productions, her company, also got a Joe Roth contract. After her critically acclaimed performance in Erin Brockovich, Julia Roberts starred in the 2001 Mexican comedy about a road trip she took with Brad Pitt, a longtime friend. It was supposed to be an independent film without famous actors, but Roberts and Pitt wanted to work together. Although billed as a romantic comedy, the film does not focus on their relationship and gives them little screen time together. Mexicans earned $66.8 million in North America. Roberts played an overweight sister and secretary to a Hollywood celebrity in Joe Roth's romantic comedy America's Sweethearts 2001, alongside Billy Crystal, John Cusack, and Catherine Zeta-Jones. Critics said the humor was inconsistent and there weren't enough likable characters. However, it grossed over $138 million worldwide. Roberts worked with Steven Soderbergh, who directed Erin Brockovich, on her final film, Ocean's 11, released in 2001. George Clooney, Brad Pitt, and Matt Damon star in the remake of a 1960 film. Roberts' character, Tess Ocean, was married to Danny Ocean, the main character, played by Angie Dickinson. The fifth highest-grossing film of the year, Ocean's 11 grossed $450 million worldwide. The film also had positive reviews, which helped it succeed. Julia Roberts' 1953 disclosure that she had earned $25 million for her role in Mona Lisa Smile set a record. At the time, this was an actress's highest salary. This milestone highlighted Roberts' Hollywood power due to her ability to command top dollar for her talent and star power. Mona Lisa Smile was directed by Mike Newell. Despite critics calling it predictable and safe, the film grossed over $141 million in theaters. Roberts played an American photojournalist that Cate Blanchett had played in Mike Nichols' 2004 film, Closer. Patrick Marber wrote a romantic drama based on his play. The film also stars Jude Law, Natalie Portman, and Clive Owen. Next, she reprised Tess Ocean in Ocean's 12, a more unconventional film than her first. Her character acts like Julia Roberts in a scene because other characters think they look alike. The film earned $363 million worldwide, despite being less well received than the previous one. She made her music video debut in 2005 with Dave Matthews Band's Dream Girl video. She made her music video debut. The Hollywood Reporter's List consistently ranked Roberts among the highest paid actresses from 2002 to 2005. Roberts voiced a nurse ant in The Ant Bully and a barn spider in Charlotte's Web in 2006. She also debuted on Broadway in 3 Days of Rain, opposite Bradley Cooper and Paul Rudd, on April 19, 2006. The play was successful and made a lot of money in its first week. Roberts was criticized for his performance. A New York Times reviewer said she seemed unsure of herself, especially at the start of the play, and didn't fully understand her roles. Another New York Post critic disliked the play and Roberts' performance. In 2007's Charlie Wilson's War, Roberts plays wealthy Joanne Herring, who attracts a Texas congressman. The movie made $19.5 million worldwide. This immerses me in Fellini's work. It earned her a 6th Golden Globe nomination. She also worked on Fireflies in the Garden in 2008, which was shown at a film festival but not released in North America until 2011. Roberts played a CIA agent who worked with Clive Owen in Duplicity in 2009. The movie received mixed reviews, but Roberts was nominated for a 7th Golden Globe for her performance. U.S. Roberts served in 2010. In Valentine's Day, she played an Army captain on leave, and in Eat, Pray, Love, she played a divorced novelist rediscovering herself. Her 6-minute Valentine's Day role earned her $3 million and 3% of the film's earnings. Eat, Pray, Love was her best opening weekend since America's Sweethearts. Also, she played a teacher in the romantic comedy Larry Crowne, directed by Tom Hanks. Roberts' comedic performance was well received, despite the movie's poor ratings and reviews. Julia Roberts played Queen Clementiana, the evil stepmother, in Tarsem Singh's 2012 Snow White remake Mirror, Mirror. In the film, Lily Collins played Snow White. However, Katie Rich from Cinema Blend said she enjoyed playing evil but could have done more. Rolling Stone's Peter Travers thought she overdid it. Mirror, Mirror earned $183 million globally. The 2013 black comedy drama, August, Osage County starred Roberts, Meryl Streep, and Ewan McGregor. The film follows a dysfunctional family that reunites after their father mysteriously disappears. It is hoped that her performance earned her Golden Globe, Screen Actors Guild, Critics' Choice Award, and Academy Award for Best Supporting Actress nominations. Her performance made me braver and funnier, her 4th Academy Award nomination. In HBO's 2014 adaptation of Larry Kramer's play The Normal Heart, Roberts played Dr. Emma Bruckner, modeled after Dr. Linda Laubenstein. The film received many praises, including Vanity Fair's praise of Roberts' righteous indignation. She was nominated for a Primetime Emmy for Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Miniseries or Movie. Roberts appeared in Givenchy's 2015 Spring-Summer campaign and narrated Maker's Women Who Make America's Women in Hollywood episode. Both happened in the same year. She also played a heartbroken mother in the 2015 adaptation of Secret in Their Eyes, alongside Chiwetel Ejiofor and Nicole Kidman. Original film released in 2009. The American remake, unlike the original, received poor reviews and little audience attention. Donald Clark of the Irish Times said the project felt like a compromise despite the cast's good work. Julia Roberts reunited with Gary Marshall for 2016's romantic comedy Mother's Day. She reportedly earned $3 million for a 4-day filming session as a writer who gave up her child for adoption. The film received poor reviews and box office performance. Roberts next appeared in Jodie Foster's suspense film Money Monster. She played a television director opposite George Clooney and Jack O'Connell. Sandra Hall of the Sydney Morning Herald praised the film for showcasing Clooney and Roberts' star power. The film grossed $93.3 million worldwide. The 2017 Wonder movie was based on RJ. The role was played by Palacio Roberts, the mother of a Treacher Collins syndrome son. The Times said she made her scenes almost sublime. One of Roberts' most profitable films, it grossed $305.9 million worldwide. She also voiced a motherly Smurf leader in Smurfs: The Lost Village the same year. In Peter Hedges' 2018 drama, Ben is Back, Roberts played the mother of a troubled young man. According to Sean Kitchener of the Daily Express, Roberts often shines in her films, including Ben is Back. Homecoming, a psychological thriller, introduced Roberts as a caseworker at a covert government facility. After debuting on Amazon Video in November 2018, the show received rave reviews. The film was praised as Roberts' outstanding small-screen debut, thrilling viewers with its mystery. She was a Golden Globe nominee for Best Actress in a TV series drama. Julia Roberts and George Clooney reunited for the romantic comedy Ticket to Paradise, released by Universal Pictures on October 21, 2022. Awards and recognition. Roberts has been nominated for 4 Academy Awards, demonstrating her contributions to film. At the 73rd Annual Academy Awards, she won Best Actress for playing Erin Brockovich. I want to thank everyone who helped create Erin Brockovich. She won an Academy Award, Golden Globe, BAFTA, and Screen Actors Guild Award for this performance. Her captivating portrayal of the real-life legal assistant who fought a California power company has garnered great respect. Her Golden Globe win proves her acting prowess. Roberts won Golden Globes for her roles in Steel Magnolias and Pretty Woman, both of which are considered classics. As of 2019, she has been nominated for 8 Golden Globes, demonstrating her ability to deliver memorable and impactful performances in a variety of theatrical genres. Roberts has won awards for her television and film work. She received 2 Primetime Emmy nominations, highlighting her versatility and beauty on screen. She was nominated for 2 awards: Outstanding Guest Actress in a Drama Series for her role as a guest star on Law & Order, and Outstanding Supporting Actress in a Limited Series or Television Movie for her performance in The Normal Heart, a moving portrait of the early HIV/AIDS crisis. Julia Roberts' personal life has fascinated and been scrutinized by the public in addition to her television success. Personal life of Julia Warren. Julia Roberts' romantic life has been filled with highs and lows, and her relationships have garnered media attention. Her public engagement to Kiefer Sutherland was a highlight of her romantic life. However, their relationship ended abruptly days before their June 14, 1991 wedding. Roberts' life changed drastically after this event. Roberts married country musician Lyle Lovett on June 25, 1993, after her breakup with Sutherland. Roberts' fame in the entertainment industry was evident in the widespread coverage of their wedding at St. James Lutheran Church in Marion, Indiana. Despite early happiness, Roberts and Lovett's marriage was troubled, leading to their March 1995 separation and divorce. A cameraman named David Motor helped Roberts find happiness again after several heartbreaks. While Roberts was dating Benjamin Bratt, their love story developed on the set of The Mexican in 2000. Roberts was filming. Motor, who was married to Vera Steinberg, was accused of stealing from her husband, adding drama to their budding relationship. After overcoming obstacles, Motor and Roberts' love led to their divorce from Steinberg a year later. Motor and Roberts married at her Taos Ranch on July 4, 2002, in a small ceremony. They could finally pursue their love openly. Every other egg type disgusts me. I hate big weddings because everyone stares. They had a daughter and a boy in November 2004 and another son in June 2007, strengthening their loving family. Their union produced 3 twins. Julia Roberts struggles privately with Julia health ailment. This struggle lies beneath her glamorous and famous life. Roberts has quietly treated this medical issue for 15 years, showing her perseverance and fortitude behind her stunning public image. Platelet counts are abnormal in thrombocytopenic purpura, also known as thrombocytopenia. Platelets are essential for normal blood clotting, and their absence can cause painful bleeding. Roberts noticed her problem when she started getting unexplained bruises. Her spouse strongly advised her to see a doctor due to her strange symptoms. Roberts was diagnosed with thrombocytopenic purpura at the hospital. This illness, which causes low platelet counts, caused bloodstream irritation and bleeding, which caused the spontaneous bruising she saw. Her journey to manage and treat the illness began with the diagnosis. To maintain safe platelet levels, Roberts receives daily treatments. These treatments are essential for preventing the disease's severe symptoms. Julia Roberts' terminal throat cancer diagnosis has shaken the entertainment industry. An unfortunate turn of events occurred recently. Her husband, Daniel Moder, told TMZ this devastating news in an honest interview. His remarks, which reflected their long journey together, conveyed the huge impact of this diagnosis on their family. "We've been married over 20 years," said Moder, shaking with emotion. "These are likely our family's hardest times. I miss having her voice, a luxury. Robert's illness has affected her family, followers, and the entertainment industry. After her symptoms worsened, her mild illness became a terrifying ordeal that led to a gloomy revelation that rocked her and her loved ones. Julia's illness began with a persistent cough and sore throat, which may have been ignored, but these symptoms started appearing. As her condition worsened, it became impossible to deny the severity of her feelings. She started coughing up blood, and her musical voice became a harsh whisper, setting off an alarm. Due to the hasty hospital visit and subsequent testing, Julia and her family faced a tsunami of terror and uncertainty. It was a dark cloud over their lives when she was diagnosed with throat cancer. Julia, who cannot speak and is in poor health, is fighting a tenacious opponent who threatens to take her voice and vitality. Even though this should be a celebration of her great career, it is heartbreaking to learn of the difficulties a beloved actress is facing. Julia Roberts is one of Hollywood's most sought-after actors due to her talent, beauty, and versatility. This has earned her the respect of her peers and devoted followers. We can only offer our sincere support and good wishes as she navigates this difficult chapter in her life and hopes to recover quickly and get back to health. Thanks for watching our video. If you liked this deep dive into today's topic and want to see more engaging content, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you never miss a video. We value your feedback, so please leave it below. See you next time for more insights and discussions. Keep exploring, learning, and sharing until then. Thanks for joining our community.